Hey film students. All right, the purpose of this video is to get you to see how I could write an analytical paper around the film that we just watched, The Big Sleep. Now, in order to be an analytical paper, it has to have a point. It has to have a reason. It has to have a thing that I am going to show you that you wouldn't maybe see if you didn't read my paper. Also, because we're working around the genre of film noir, it has to be built on the traits of the genre. So I'm using the traits of the genre to help reveal a point that I want to make about the film. So for The Big Sleep, here's my thesis statement. In The Big Sleep by Howard Hawks, the main character betrays his core set of values in part because of manipulation by the femme fatale in order to see that the resolution of the film works out to the femme fatale's advantage. I've isolated three different aspects of the film: the hard-boiled detective, the femme fatale, and the plot twists. I've isolated three different aspects of film noir genre, and I've used it to make a point that the main character has betrayed his own morality. He's betrayed his own values. That's the point I'm trying to make. So every paragraph needs to show how different aspects of film noir are evident in this film, and it all needs to lead up to the idea that he has betrayed his set of values or beliefs, the point I'm trying to make in the paper. So in the first paragraph, I'm just going to establish what those beliefs or what those values are for the hard-boiled detective. So the main idea for the first paragraph is a hard-boiled detective can't stop until he finds the truth. It's that search for truth that motivates and drives this main character. And now I need to find three examples in the film where this hard-boiled detective is trying to find the truth despite obstacles, despite people getting in his way, threatening his life, tempting him with sex or money, whatever it is. And I'm going to try and come up with three examples of where someone tries to get him to stop and he keeps going anyway. Second paragraph. Now I'm going to talk about the femme fatale and her goal. And her goal in this film is to try to manipulate the hard-boiled detective using lies, using sex, to get him to protect her, to do what she needs in order to be safe. And so I'm going to talk about three different aspects, three different times in the film where this femme fatale attempts to manipulate the hard-boiled detective, often unsuccessfully, to protect herself from harm or danger. And that's going to lead to the plot twist. And I'm going to discuss how in film noir, the plot twist often leads to understanding of theme. And in this film, in order to build up plot twist, I have to figure out where the film was going, and then I have to explain where the twist occurred. So I will talk about what Marlowe's initial goal is, to find the blackmailer for Carmen. What he realizes his goal is, which is to find the person that killed Sean Regan. And then in the resolution to the film, how he betrays his morals from the previous paragraph, how he betrays his morals by eventually allowing the killer to get away with it. And that is my purpose in this paper. That's my point in this paper, to show that I believe the femme fatale has manipulated the hard-boiled detective and allowed him to betray, or forced him to betray his own set of values and beliefs. Discuss the hard-boiled detective, discuss the femme fatale, discuss the plot twists that lead to the theme, which in this case is that sometimes it is difficult to stick to your values when you give in to love. Or, in this case, I guess, manipulation. That's my paper. So, let's take a minute and flesh out the maps for this paper. You're going to have a blank semantic map with three paragraphs. I'm going to ask you to use the examples that you've come up with from The Big Sleep. You can either use the idea that I've come up with, that he betrays his values, or a different idea, something else that you've come up with. And I'd like you to fill out the three-paragraph semantic map with your ideas as to how this how this film demonstrates something that you want to explain or analyze about the genre film noir. Now, the next video is going to talk to you about how to do a semantic map. I'm going to focus on a single paragraph. And then I'm going to let you loose to go ahead and write that for the 3 paragraphs for this paper as practice. All right, good luck.